Well, hello everyone. I hope that your day is going absolutely amazing whenever this video finds you. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Alyssa. It is so nice to meet you. If you are not new here, welcome back. I'm so excited that you're back. I really hope that if you are joining us for the first time that you consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean so much, and I love to chat with you in the comments below. You're also able to grab me on Instagram at Silver Antler Planning. Very similar to my channel, so definitely grab me there as well. And yeah, so it is here. So many of you guys had asked to see what I am doing with my functional planner. I feel like I've been talking about it a lot. I've got like my little functional series happening. Video 1 and now video 2 has been out for about a week by the time that this gets to you. And I am so excited to show you what I have done with it. Talk to you about how I'm using it, and I actually want to do an update in about 6 months to kind of show you where I am with it, because this is still my like second week of using it, so we're still super fresh. But I wanted to show you how I set it up, what it looks like, what I plan to use it for, because not all of my inserts are in here yet. I have a couple that I still have to print and cut, but this is the majority of what it is. So I figured I would show you before I forget and before it gets too crazy for me. So as you guys know, those of you who have been here before, I have a regular memory planner, and then I also have a functional planner, which is very new for me. I have been memory planning for many years. It's probably been about 5 or 6 years now in a vertical planner. This year I moved into, well, last year actually, in the summer, deep into the throes of the summer, I moved into an A5 wide Aura Estelle Cloud with Aura Estelle inserts, and now I'm still using that same size planner. It's just with the Scribble Prints Co. collab in Alys, and I use Claris Press inserts. So this is my memory planner. This holds my monthlies and my weeklies, and that's it. I used to have everything in here. However, with work starting and me now moving into my career path, working in my field of study, I needed something that was very functional for me. Everything I do generally has to be written down and recorded. For those who are new here, I am finishing up studying my activation coordination gerontology, and I'm actually going in to finish off my full gerontology degree starting September, and kind of finishing that out and setting up for my master's. So I have a lot going on. And this planner is basically strictly for life and work. I don't use it for school right now. I might eventually, but for now it is like school. It's got a YouTube section here. I just haven't quite figured out how I want to use that yet. My wedding stuff is in here. It's pretty much life and work, and it's all together. And I'll show you how I do that. So this is also an Aura Estelle. It is a cloud. However, this is a B6 size. It is in, I know it's called black cashmere in the, I think it's what it's called, in the A5 wide size. I can't remember what it's called in the B6 size. I honestly just saw the planner, was like, no, this needs to be mine. This is going to be perfect for what I'm needing it for. But I do have it in gold hardware. I have 3 other clouds in A5 wide size. I have the black cashmere with silver hardware. I have the first blush with silver hardware, and the frosted pearl with silver hardware. And then this one again is that same kind of like a black cashmere-ish, but it's called something different with the gold hardware. And then the Alys one is a Scribble Prints Co. and a Aura Estelle collab with silver hardware again. So I think I need to get one with gold. Well, no, I don't need a 5th one. That's just overdoing it. But anyways, on to the functional planner. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside. I'll flip through with you. I'll talk to you about it. I don't think I have anything I need to really hide. I think I've taken most of that out. But yeah, so the reason that I went with this, because a lot of people, when I was looking for a functional planner, suggested like Moterm or like the Louis Vuitton one, which is way out of my budget. Amazing for those who can afford it for themselves. I'm a student and I'm looking to buy a home in the next couple of years, so just not for me. Also, I am a plant-based person, so I am vegan. I have been a vegetarian since I was 15, and I'm 33 now, so having a leather planner just isn't for me. I really love that these are vegan leather. It means so much to me, so I tend to gravitate towards Aura Estelle. She's also Canadian shop, which is really special to me. I think it's very cool. Not that I wouldn't buy from anywhere else. Obviously, I buy from everywhere. I think it's pretty cool. And then it's also because, yeah, it's vegan, pretty much. That's a big one for me. And the quality is awesome. I love my clouds, my A5 wides. Why not make it, like, carry it through to a B6? So Anyways, let us pop into here. My phone is yelling at me. All right, so here it is. So this is the inside. I'll kind of go through what's in the pocket. Pull it over a bit for you. All right, so up here, I just have some transparent stickers. It came in a sampler box, but it's perfect for this little thing here. As you can see, I've begun using it. It's from Let's Make It Sparkle. They're actually super cute. And then here I actually have my swipe card for work. So I keep it in here. I don't like having lanyards around my neck. I work with a lot of patients, residents, and I don't like, because I'm always either bent over or I'm kind of down face to face with them and it's always swinging. So normally this would sit on like a lanyard. I just didn't want anything swinging in the potential to be like a hazard. So I prefer just to keep it tucked away in my planner, since my planner is always with me. By the way, this planner comes, I don't know if you can see, it comes everywhere with me. It lives in my purse or on this desk or on my desk at work. And if I'm running from room to room or running from, because I have to record things sometimes, or running from like building to building, this is always with me because it usually has my schedule of programs I'm running, anything I have to do, any extra little like sit down and if we get new residents in, we have to talk to them and all that kind of stuff. All of that's going to be in here. So I'm still new, so I haven't had too many things I've had to do, but it's mainly just been programs and one-on-ones with residents. So yeah. Okay, so here I have just this little like inspiration thing, love an intense feeling of deep affection, which is so cute. And I just wanted a little pop of something different. And then 10 things that help you be the best you. So these are more reminders. All of these little cards in here I generally put in with intention. They weren't just thrown in there. I mean, this was thrown in there because it was cute. But the rest of this is actually super helpful. So just different things like don't respond negatively, make no excuses, show gratitude, carry out random acts of kindness, be empathetic, which is huge because empathy is a big part of my job. Yeah, so I have this here. In this one, I have just a little, hey, you be patient with everything that is unsolved in your heart today, which is very cute. And a little inspiration and motivation card just sits in here. Again, purpose for everything, I think. And that's what I wanted, was there to be intention with everything that's in here. I have a little card here that says make it work, which is great. And then I have this. This is really cool. So I love this because such a big part of my job is social. I deal with residents, patients, depending on who and what, mostly residents, and family eventually, once we can have family back in there more often. I really wanted to work on my communication, my vocabulary, and how to just kind of change things. So things like, sorry I'm late, thank you for waiting. And I think it's so important, just these little tiny minor changes, especially in my field, that I really want to be making. So sorry I didn't realize, thanks for pointing that out, which I think is so great. Sorry I messed up, I'll fix that now. I love the idea of accountability, and I like that a lot of these allow me to take accountability. So I have used this on quite a few occasions, especially with emails, even with just like school and stuff, because a lot of my teachers are going to be my peers and people that I work with. So very important to me. I have these are really great. So I have just little to-do lists, and you can kind of circle in the date. I just changed out the one that I have. It just had some stuff on there that I didn't quite need anymore. And then this one here is healing isn't linear, which is very important to me. I'll explain. It kind of matches something. You can see that, right? Yeah, it kind of matches something a little bit more further in there. So I have the little March thing here. As you can see, there's not a lot of foil or sparkle. I tend to keep it very neutral, which is what I wanted, with just little kind of flecks of things. I know it's February, but this is good to have on hand. I've actually pulled this out quite a few times already in the last couple of weeks, just because I'm scheduling for next month. They'll be coming out soon. And then here I just have some dots and some transparent dots. These are from Samantha May Sticks. I really like them. I have them in pretty much every single color. She actually did them as a $2 Tuesday, and I bought every single shade that she had, about one of each, and I use them constantly. I find I use them the most in my school book, but yeah. And then I've got some of these little guys from Cloth and Paper. If you haven't seen yet, definitely check out my Cloth and Paper haul, well, my functional haul that I put out last week. It has my first order from Cloth and Paper, my second order from Cloth and Paper, and then my January sub box. I will continue to do those sub boxes. I've subscribed to February and March from Cloth and Paper. So as those come in, I'll just kind of add them to my little functional thing. We'll just do like a little unboxing, and if I continue with Cloth and Paper, which I would like to, then I will continue that. If not, I've toyed with maybe changing up my sub boxes every couple months just to kind of get a taste and find one that I'm really, really liking. But so far, I was so impressed with my January one. I really do want to continue. Also, ignore my nails. I had to do a really quick job the other day and they're done so poorly. I'm going to be redoing them tomorrow. And I've also nervously peeled one off. The joy of gel nails. All right, so let's kind of pop into my actual planner. So I've got here a little ollie clip. I have silver and gold here somewhere. They should have been on the side of my cart, but they don't seem to be there. And this is the rose gold one. I am hoping that cloth and paper and ollie clip do another collab together. I want more of them. They're so cute, and I want them in really neutral colors. I've been toying with the idea of ordering some like the animal print ones, but the shipping to Canada is a lot, and I don't know if that's like an Etsy thing. So we'll see. I might. It's a lot of shipping, guys. Canada isn't cheap to ship to sometimes. Okay, so I've got this little guy here. It's just a little card with November on it, and then another one of these. These are so handy. So I'll pop this here for now. And then up here we just have a little kind of vellum, and I love that they layer so nicely together. So I pop this up front. I had something else up here, but I actually really like the look of this for now. This will probably change out quite frequently. This is kind of like almost like a really matte vellum-y acetate. It's nice and thick, which is good. I needed something thick to live up front because I'm always opening this. And this is the second one here, which is so cute. I love this. A dream written down with a date becomes a goal broken down into steps becomes a plan, and a plan backed by action makes your dreams come true. And I think that is so cute. I love that's here because this whole job thing was kind of a shot in the dark. I haven't technically graduated yet, but my old placement took me on, and they really kind of took a risk with me. They could have hired anybody who had their who had finished off their schooling, but they took me, which is a big one, and that is a really big deal because a lot of my cohort is still, they haven't even applied for jobs yet, and I'm kind of found what I wanted, and it's right across the street. It's in my community, which is so important to me because I feel like I'm serving my community, and I love it. I think it's so cool. So I love that this is kind of how I'm feeling right now. I have this. If you saw my very first functional video, then you would have seen that I actually made this for myself. Some of you guys had asked if I'd be willing to share the files. I don't mind, so I will put something together, and I will eventually make it downloadable, but that won't be for a little bit. I've got some stuff I've got to do first. And then I've got this. So this is my first dashboard that I've got. It's from tulle&twine, and I love how it is. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change, which is so beautiful. I love the simplicity in it. And then, all right, so we're going into my weekly. Ooh, and that is how Alyssa rips her vellum. I've made this little guy for myself, and then healing. So this is my word of 2021. I probably not ready to talk about it yet, but I went through a drastic change in 2020, end of 2019 and 2020, and that came with a lot of just different challenges for me to work on. And so I am now trying to find healing and peace within that change for me. A lot of people would see it as a positive change. It was lovely. I am grateful for the change, but it's what's come with that change that has been a challenge. So yeah, so 2021 is just a year of healing for me. Let me know in the comments below what your word is for 2021. I also thought patience was going to be a big one, but healing just really resonated because it's actually what I'm actively working on. So I really like this a lot. So that's why I have this up here, and that's what kind of ties in with the healing isn't linear, because let me tell you, it is not. Okay, so I have to-dos. I haven't printed off my to-do things yet. My printer's been on the fritz, and I didn't want to like waste so much paper, so I'm trying to fix it off before I print all of these. And then I've got my weekly. So this is kind of a quick little like look at my week. This is really great because I can take some of this and move it into my memory planner. So I actually had this open when I was doing my memory planning, and this is this week, and then hello. But this is next week, so I've got to start kind of doing that. I don't have quite a lot. I'm actually only got 2 shifts next week, which is nice. And then a lot of school and stuff, so I haven't sat down and done this one yet, but this is really good to have open when I'm planning. So I've got that, and that's kind of that. These are from 8 Lotus. I did get a set from Cloth and Paper, so when I'm done these, I'm going to throw in the cloth and paper ones. I just didn't want to waste. This is a lot of paper to waste, and I don't think it's necessary. So I'm going to use this first, finish these off, and then throw in my cloth and paper ones, but I'm very excited to have those in too. This is my YouTube section. I don't have anything in here yet. I haven't decided if I want to do a monthly overview and a notes pages behind it to jot down ideas like a brain dump. I just haven't quite found something that works for me. So if you do YouTube and you have something that works for you, or you have a suggestion, please let me know in the comments below and I'll definitely take a look. But I love these. These all here are from Design Your Printables, and instead of printing them on a cardstock, I just printed them on a vellum. Okay, and then work. So I've got this little memo pad, just a couple of sheets of it, so I can kind of take it off and write as needed. I didn't want to carry around a bunch of little notepads with me, so I just stuck them to the little guy here, and I have some here on my inbox, my appointment information, which actually I have to fill that out because I've got a doctor's appointment on Monday, and then some page flags that I just want to have on hand. Again, I don't want to be walking around with a bunch of like notepads, so this works really well for me. And then here I have change is the best opportunity for growth, which is very cool. And then this is from tulle&twine. And then I have my work. So these are from cloth and paper. I got these specifically for work. As you can see, I drag my hand along the paper. So this is February 4th, and I don't do every single day because not every day I don't necessarily need that breakdown. But I don't think I have anything on here that's too crazy. So I just do the same things, like do my EI report, which is my last one. And then just stuff that I'm doing hourly and every half hour for work. And then now I'm kind of like throwing things in. So this was a kind of a clump day that was fairly busy. And yeah, so I had all of these little things I have to do. And then that's pretty much all it is. And this is the coming weekend that's coming soon. And this is when I started using the little things because I needed to actually separate which building I was in. So I had one that was one section, and then the ones that don't have the stickers in another section. This is actually a very busy day, which might change. It is what it is. So I can't spell fitness. I actually don't think I finished writing, to be honest. Then I got distracted and started talking here. But this is kind of what I do. And then when I sit down, I go in a little early. And I sit down, I actually write out my priorities, my to-do list for the days. These 2 days I'm by myself. So I actually wanted a list and just kind of things that I need to get done, like recording certain things and just making sure I have everything ready for when my boss comes in on Monday. So I love these. These are so handy. And it's nice because I can actually go back if I have to and see what I did that day. I generally do keep it, for the most part, work related. But sometimes I'll throw in a couple things because if I have an appointment or whatever, I'll throw it in there too. So there's that. And I've got a couple months worth of those. And again, I'm not using them every single day, so they'll last me a little bit longer. And then back here, I have a contacts page just in case I need it for work. And then I also have a little notes page. So this is just one of the fitness routines I have to do with them. And I have 2 sets of residents that I do it with. So I kind of kept that like that. And that's all that is. And these are the Cornell notes from cloth and paper as well. All right, so meals, recipes. I actually am a dum-dum. And I wrote one here. This is the feta cherry thing, but it was a Veggiekins recipe. And I wanted to write it down, so I had it. And then I don't know, I think it's because I like pulled it out and then just started writing without thinking where the holes were. So I gotta put something here. But these are her recipes. These are for those moments that I want to, if I come across a recipe or I find a recipe online that I will forget to come across again, I actually wanted to be able to write it down like I did with this and then have it that way if it comes with me and I'm on my way to the grocery store after work, because there's a grocery store right across the street, I will have this with me. That's the intent there. So yeah. This is what I used to have at the front of my planner, but then I, again, don't know what I did. I have a second one of this, I just have to put it in. But I found the clip was really rubbing against it, and it was ruining it. So I have a second one, I'm just gonna, I think, switch them through. But a little A, I made that, and then breathe I made for myself. And this little dash is from tulle&twine. And through all that is change and all that is not the same, may you see all by grace, light is pouring in anyway, which is very beautiful. I like that. I have this little dashboard holder from Rose Colored Days, and it's just got one of the dashboards from Cloth and Paper and another one from Pretty Pinko, and then my personal stuff is here. So if you saw my first video, you would have seen that I created a routines list for myself, which is really nice. And then I had an order tracker, and then I just stopped putting anything in there because I forgot I had it. So I actually got an order tracker with Cloth and Paper. I think for the month of February, I'm actually gonna take this page out, and I think I've got a couple more pages. Yeah, I'm going to actually start tracking my expenses. Thank you, Justine, Just Plans. You said this was the first step. I am making this first step. I love that I said February, but it's already the 11th of February and I haven't even maybe we'll start in March. Maybe I'll backtrack. I'll let you know how that works out, but there's a plan. And then here's wedding. I haven't transferred over any of my wedding information yet. I just took some more of the Cornell notes and put it in here. I'm going to order some more of these in March. But I want to transfer. I have like a whole bunch of wedding information on a paper that used to be my A5 Live. I actually want to transfer it into here. Just haven't sat down and done it, but I've got this, and then I've got this little guy here, which I thought was so appropriate to be my wedding. And I wanted to have all the information, all my bridesmaids information, all of that stuff I want to have in here, and then just specific dates. I'm going to put a little monthly in here as well. It looks like we might be moving our wedding. We don't know. They're talking about vaccine passports and all this stuff, and we don't even know. So we have a backup date. Am I really upset? Yeah, I'm pretty upset about it, but I just need to make sure that my entire party and everyone is very safe. So that is my goal here. So I'll let you know how that turns out, but I still wanted to have all that information in there nonetheless. So that is that. That is my little flip through. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you took something away from this, or you can check out some of the shops. I pretty much, oh, by the way, the contacts, I kept meaning to say, the contacts inserts are from Jasenia, by the way. And so was the order tracker. Oh, that was from 8 Lotus, and the rest are from Cloth and Paper. So I'm gonna have all of the shops that I used or I bought stuff from or anything like that below. So please check them out. Let me know how you plan. Do you use a functional planner? Do you plan like I do memory wise? Do you have both? Do you have more than 3 planners? Because I technically have 3. I am gonna do a video on my planner stack and how I plan, and that will probably come out next Tuesday. Oh, by the way, I want to let you guys know the pen that I'm using, because a lot of you guys had asked, is the Micron pen in 01. So it's nice and small. I was thinking of changing to a 0.5, but I found the 01 is kind of a really good little, a good size. So I have that in there. I don't have anything too fancy. I wish I did, but I just don't. But yeah, so thank you for coming along my little flip through with me. I cannot wait to see you. Definitely check out the video on Saturday. That is a plan with me, and I believe that is my plan with me for Valentine's Day. Our Valentine's Day week, I believe, or the week after. No, it's the week after Valentine's. This is Valentine's week. I'm filming this a little ahead of time. So that is that. Have a great one, guys. Stay safe, wash your hands, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye.